I should do this episode drunk. I actually have beer in my. there.
Welcome back to another episode of Initial F
You started
Podcast.
already?
Yeah, I said it already. That's our cold open. That was actually really good.
Holy hell! Hi.
Hello.
I'm at the corner
You're
again.
in the corner again. You should
No, I think it's like physically impossible to do that. I have to go like this.
Or we just move the camera.
No, and then eventually I just go. No, but if you move the camera, everything else is going to be revealed,
Yeah.
as you have told me
Yeah.
a few weeks ago.
You mean last week?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies fast when you're not having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. On this episode, we are going to talk about, I guess, how we met,
How we met?
how this podcast came to be, which we kind of got into last episode.
Yeah, just a smidge of
Just a
it.
smidge of it.
Yeah.
Other than me talking about volleyball, I'm still kind of mad.
Don't worry about it. It's as fresh as yesterday.
Kind of is, yeah. Literally, like it was like 2 weeks ago. I'm still kind of mad.
So, history lesson.
History 101 with Girard and Jasper. Again, at my name,
I'm
it
Girard.
sounds. I'm Jasper. Whenever I say my name, it sounds weird.
You still think it's weird?
Yes, I still think it's weird. Even when I was like a kid, saying my name just felt weird. Like, do you feel weird when you say your name?
No, I quite like my name, except when people say it's like, especially in Starbucks or like in some other places, they go Girard or Gerald.
I've gotten Justin
You've got Justin?
at a Starbucks once.
Why? They're not listening, hey?
They're like, Jasper, Justin, who ordered the mocha frappuccino?
You just recognize
Justin?
by your order.
Yeah,
That's why I
exactly.
That's why I just go Mike these days.
Mike.
I don't even tell them my real name anymore. It's like, actually, they're not gonna Mike or David or like just some sort of white name, which is like easy to spell, right?
Yeah.
Like, or you have to make it like stand out, like Aqua,
Aqua.
right?
Brad Pitt. Is Brad Pitt here? That's not Brad Pitt.
David Cucumber Batch.
Cucumber Batch.
No, it's Benedict.
No, you said Cucumber Batch.
Hey, no, but I said David. Cucumber
Oh,
Batch.
you mean David Beckham.
Be-
David Beckham.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Button.
So, anyways, in this episode, yeah, we're gonna talk about how this started and how we met.
Yeah.
How we met, how it started.
Yeah.
That order?
Yeah. What do you remember? Because I have my version in my mind. What do you remember of us meeting?
Nothing.
Really?
No, I kid. You came up to me once and said, your drawings look good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it? That's all you remember? That's all you remember?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Let me set the scene for you.
Go ahead. And then I will fill it. I think that would be better. Because chances are you have a better memory because I forget.
Yeah, this was
quick.
one of my formative memories because you become like such a good friend to me over like the
You were a canon event to me.
in high school that the memories of us meeting are like really fresh in my mind. Wow, my hand looks pink.
Yeah.
Like when I hold it up to here, my hand looks pink.
You snorted. Oh no, I was about to say you snorted something, but it's the pink
It's the
that he's
pink
wearing.
shirt.
It's Barbenheimer season, yeah.
Yeah, it's Barbie.
But I'm the informal.
I haven't seen Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed Barbie. It was very feminist propaganda that I agree on.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I still haven't watched Oppenheimer.
Me neither.
I really want to watch it in 70mm IMAX because we're one of the few places that have 70mm IMAX.
We should go then. We should go.
I'm doing it with so many people now. Everyone's like, we should go. We should go. We should hang out this summer.
This is what we said, and then we were like, let's start a podcast so we actually have a reason to see each other.
right? This is yeah. It's
Yeah,
a good
It's
thing.
pretty much it. So where are you gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna set the scene.
Yes, you were gonna start with what you remember.
Yeah. So I believe it was like second week of school.
Already?
I think.
What, grade 10?
Yeah, grade 10.
Really?
Second week of school, or like the first couple days after like first day of school, right? Because I took the bus from my house, which was like the old place I was living in. I would go to the mall, and then from the mall, I would catch a bus to the school.
Mhm.
I thought busing was like the best thing, man.
Busing is not the best thing.
I thought I had like so much freedom when I could bus.
The moment you
No.
have a car, it's
The moment you
just-
have a car, like and it took me like what, an hour to get to school, maybe, or like 45 minutes. It would take me like 15 minutes if I had a car, right? I should have got my learner's like way sooner.
I think I got mine first.
That's the one thing I
Yeah.
regret. That's just
Nah, you don't regret it anymore. You got it already.
No,
We're
I do
living in the
regret
present
it. I do
times.
regret it.
Okay, so it's resent and remember.
Yeah. What?
Resent and remember.
What is that your point?
Instead of forgive and forget, you resent and remember.
Okay. Anyways, did you know that anyways isn't a good transition word?
Not anymore, no. Anyways.
So like it was like third or fourth day of school, maybe like the second week of school. Bus to the mall, and then from the mall to school. I saw you on the one bus, and I think there wasn't like any. And then I was walking over to you trying to find a seat, and then I looked at your drawings, and I was like,
Was I actually that cringe in grade 10?
No, you were drawing on the bus.
I was literally drawing.
You were drawing on the bus. You had like your freaking like coat on.
Oh, that coat's gone.
That coat's gone.
Yeah.
That was a really nice looking coat.
You
It's so many days you came to school in it, and it was just you, man.
Well, because at the time it was like, grade 10 was like 2 years into Edmonton after coming from Montreal, so I didn't really make that much friends, especially transferring to high school. It's like, oh, that's odd. Okay, so
Yeah, so I just came up to him and I was like, "Wow, your drawings are really good for like how young you are." And I think at that time I saw you around the school a little bit, because I wouldn't have just walked up to some weird stranger that was just drawing and then so happened to go to my school. So I think I had a knowledge of you first.
You were aware of
and then
my
I came up
existence.
to you. Yeah, I was aware of your existence. And at that time, that was when I was getting into my anime phase.
Oh, you actually were.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
getting into my anime phase because in grade 9, that's basically when I started watching, or summer of grade 9 to transitioning to grade 10 was when I really got into anime. That's also when I started getting into volleyball more because of Haikyuu. You know what was the first anime that I like really watched?
What did you actually first watch? I was about to get to that question.
You want to take a guess?
It's not Haikyuu.
No.
There's like a million other things, so not really.
Think of what was big at that time.
2016?
Yeah.
I was thinking either Tokyo Ghoul or Attack on Titan.
Tokyo Ghoul came after the first one we went to, because we started watching anime during a road trip we took in 2019. No, that was not 2016, 17. We went to BC. It's like 10 hours. We downloaded a anime off of like some weird anime app that was definitely legal. That was definitely legal.
Yeah.
Definitely legal. It was the English dub of No Game No Life.
Ew!
And the
You're
English
a
dub.
person.
The English dub.
I'm out of here.
And the English dub of Akame ga Kill. But this was a
Really?
weird one where it was like a playlist on YouTube, and the freaking, when you're watching shit on YouTube, it has that one in the corner. That's the one.
Oh, before the before times when you can still do
times when
yes.
I had a.
You know what? I
playlist
remember
of
that time. Yeah.
It was Akame ga Kill. So
God.
I think it was.
You are so lucky. Would you like to know what I started with?
Mother Knows Breast.
No, not Mother's Knows Best. Fucking, what's it called? The 1990s Evangelion.
Oh.
That depressing thing.
Yeah.
I never understood the
dropped
movie
it.
at the first.
I tried to watch it. I didn't really get into Evangelion. I like building Evangelion. You can't see it.
You can't see.
kinda
You can
zero.
actually. Yeah.
You can see zero
right there.
Zero.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that was when I was getting into my anime phase, and then once I saw his drawings, which you can't really
You can't see
you
it
can't
there.
see it because it's whited out.
Chances are we can like probably grab it, give or
I'm
take.
too lazy.
Yeah,
Too lazy. Basically,
you'll
like
see it. You see it.
basically
Basically,
like take kind of like this but like sketches and stuff. This is not his stuff. This is from BB Sama. BB Sama makes really good.
I don't draw it. I
He
don't draw anime
doesn't
anymore.
really draw anime
I've
anymore.
evolved.
Yes, he's moved on. But at that time, he was drawing like OCs, like a bunch of OCs, and they were really good. So I was like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. I'll talk to him, and then we started talking.
Did I? Let me guess. I actually recommended that I teach you stuff.
I think there was a point. I think the way we got started is that I looked at your drawings and I was like, yeah, they're really good. And you went, yeah, you want to take a look at my other ones?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's exactly how I would do it. Yeah,
that's what happened. And then I was
I'd be like, you want to see the others?
Really good.
And then,
like, yeah.
unusually, I would have every drawing that I ever did.
Yeah.
Just to make conversation.
You know, you got me into drawing. I used to.
I don't want to be looked at like this high. You're
no.
literally looking down on me right now.
No, if anything, I'm looking up. I mean, you're short in stature. You can see right now my head's above his, but that's because his chair is lower.
It's actually lower.
But
I'm
this
actually
is
at the
kind of relative to our heights in real
actually.
life.
I'm the budget. I'm in the budget
He's
side.
in the budget seat because this
Like
is
he
my
has the
house.
mic, and I literally have this. But then, like, I have to adjust every now and then.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It sounds good.
It should sound good.
But also because this is only focused on one camera, so I have to look here. Jasper almost has to look straight. That's why he's more on focus.
I haven't been looking at the camera at all. I've just been looking at like.
I look
here
at
or, like,
I look at your wallpaper
my wallpaper.
every now and then.
My wallpaper's sick.
You
It's been
think?
my wallpaper for
I feel like it's just a screenshot.
no. It's
I change my wallpapers so often. I have the one from Nemu. No. What's her name?
My wallpaper
I
is my
forgot.
girlfriend.
None, not mine.
What a nice.
I have
wallpaper
just
you are.
Negopara.
Yeah, just Negopara. Where were we?
Me just showing you stuff.
Yeah. And then after that, we just hit it off. I guess, kind of.
We hit it off every now and then. There were times where we didn't talk, but then again, our friendship is very much like some of my friends, which is even though I don't see you for months at a time, it's
When we
still
get-
the same.
Yeah.
It's
We're
as if
still
I
the
didn't
same.
see him yesterday.
Yeah. And then over time, we started hanging out more.
Mm.
Like during school, like when
Mostly
you got to
during, not
school.
after.
Not after.
Yeah, because it was
Because
like,
I
it was
like
hard
just
to
wanted
get
to
home.
go home.
Yeah, it was harder to go
It
home.
was harder to go home. But yeah, during those times were really fun. Man, you were an enigma in high school.
Yeah, because I just came.
Out of context.
Why was that? I just came. No, yeah. I really appeared out of nowhere. I'd say. But then again, that's
3
almost
years,
everyone.
right?
Yeah.
So 2 years after you moved from Montreal, you're fucking trilingual, which I'm kind of jealous.
We've known each other for 6 years now.
Fuck, I feel old.
Yeah, me too.
God
You know what?
damn.
If we're gonna pass
Take a
7 years,
Take a guess at how old we are.
are we gonna leave this in like it's a Dora episode? And then like after a few seconds, we
That's
tell them,
right.
we're 22. I'm 22.
I'm turning 21 this year.
You're still young. Well,
We are both still young, but
and
when we
immediately
say it,
and immediately people are gonna think, did I get held back? I did.
I thought he had. Yeah, you did.
because of French.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you were just weird, but I honestly fucking loved you, dude, because you were so funny
Loved.
at school.
What am I now?
We're here together. What do you mean?
That's true. So yeah, we hung out a couple of
We hung
times.
out a couple
You
times.
were recommending me to go to art class, which I never took.
No, you never did.
I didn't want to. Yeah.
No.
I was like, I felt so humbled to myself that I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to get 90s. French was already doing it for me, like just taking French class because like French is really easy here, and it's almost like an obligation
Well,
to
it's
just
like
learn
Filipinos taking fucking Filipino. They don't actually
Yeah.
call it Filipino. They don't. No, they don't call it Tagalog. They call it Filipino.
It's so funny.
It's so,
Filipino class.
Yeah, but if it's French, he was like, they don't call it like France class. you
No,
know?
it's French,
It's
class. Yeah, I'd say French carried me for like a good 3 years, and still carrying me in
I
university.
kind of wish I took Filipino. I'm not gonna lie,
You think?
because my
But if you get-
Tagalog is
But
shit.
if you get honors there, it feels so redundant. That's
Well,
why. That's why I took
wouldn't
French.
have got like honors because I would still have to. I'm basically learning the language.
Man, I got so mad when one of our friends like just took the grade 11 honors. I got so mad. I wanted to do all 3 years of honors, but
Dude,
it's okay.
I
I got 2 out of the 3.
I got
You
2
know
out
what?
of 3 too. Because my freaking last year, I got like a 64 in English 30-1.
English was for some reason so hard to pass.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
because we're not
man.
thinking critically at that time.
My first like essay was like 50. I got like a 50 on like 3 separate essays, and then on my final essay, I actually got like a 75, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to me? Holy shit, am I actually good at English now? Because back then, like, I wasn't reading as much as it was before. When I was in junior high, I was reading everything.
I'd say many of our classes carried English.
Carried English, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I was in junior high, I was in two fan bases. I was in the Harry Potter fan base, and I was in the Percy Jackson fan base. I know
Cringe.
I know much.
no, I don't. No.
I know much more
I
about
just don't watch them.
Harry Potter than Percy Jackson. Like if you know that Trivia Pursuit game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out with like a Harry Potter edition, and what it boiled down to, like I would take this on like family trips. What it boiled down to was that we wouldn't actually play the game. It would just turn out that my cousins would just ask me a bunch of questions from the cards, and I would answer each and every one of them correctly.
Nerd.
No, I'm kind
okay,
of
me too.
proud of that. But at this time, like my knowledge isn't as big because I don't like read it or anything.
So which house did you classify yourself as?
I was put in Gryffindor.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
I was put in Gryffindor. That was my Pottermore house.
Huh.
I don't know what wand I got though. Oh well. You guys saw I played Hogwarts Legacy. That game was actually pretty good.
You played it on one of your other episodes?
I played it. I did the whole series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like every time Jasper would recommend me his videos, and then I would just like watch it, and then don't remember it after.
Thanks.
But I do watch them. I just don't like make a like.
Yeah,
comment,
I'm
subscribe.
trying to evolve and evolve my content.
I'd say this is part of
Like
it.
the only reason why I have like some gaming stuff is because that's generally just games I want to play, right? And I'll put that out there. Like Resident Evil 4 was one of my favorite. Like the original, I played it during the height of COVID, and I enjoyed the fuck out of that game. Yeah.
I still enjoyed Pokemon at some point, but I was like, how am I supposed to like Nintendo is telling us to stop pirating their shit, and then, but I can't justify paying $429 for an original copy of Pokemon White 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Which I have.
It's like,
I have Pokemon White 2.
You bitch.
Pokemon. Okay.
I left mine at Munchill because I remember trading it for like the DSi. No, I had someone's DSi for quite a bit. I was transferring my Pokemon and then I just forgot while moving it.
Oh.
So I'd say it's in good hands at the moment, but I have no idea about the I had like those like hacked Pokemon in it, which probably would have made it more expensive than it should now.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. Please. That's it. I'm gonna leave it to the internet. I miss it. Please return it. You won't. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, while we're on the topic of Pokemon, like we'll just write it as it goes. We just went from like high school to Pokemon. Were we just supposed to stay on high school?
Yeah, but what did we do in high school? What made us develop into now?
Your freaking shenanigans. That's what.
That's true.
I have so many videos of you that are out of context, and I made it a point that I would take. Whenever Girard was doing something crazy or weird, I would just film it. And he would just let me.
I would, yeah.
He would just let me. This man used to come to school in boxers.
Oh yeah, I used to do
Just
that. Yeah,
straight boxers.
good times.
So if someone pantsed him, he would just be full cock and
Remember,
balls
you
out.
remember when Constable actually came up to me and was like, "Are you wearing something on it?" I was like, "Yes, I am."
Oh, did she?
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just come in boxers. Like it would have been great, but
It would have been
you know,
freeing.
I may work back there.
He also came to school in tank tops like that.
Yeah,
He would make.
it was an extent. I'd say high school was an extension of my home, which is why like eventually I just wanted to be a teacher because I just like being at school.
Honestly,
I didn't want to grow up.
I like you know how people say they don't like high school, they don't like school. School was one of the funner parts of life for me. Maybe it's because
Yeah,
I had
mine
really
too.
good friends. like friends I could get along with and stuff.
Mm.
And like the shit I did at school was actually really fun, and I really enjoyed it. Other than like the studying part, which obviously was kind of a slog. Some of the classes were literally snooze fest, where I almost fell asleep in a couple of times.
University's too formal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, high school was just different. High school hits different.
It's different. Yeah.
Because you were one of the highlights of high school for me.
He's putting me up.
No,
He's actually
because you literally
gassing me up for no reason.
No, I'm not gaslighting you or anything.
Well,
I mean, let me just list off some of the things.
Well, first I'm honored. Thank you very much. I don't think highly of anybody else.
Who do you think highly of?
Nobody.
Okay, cool.
I think highly of myself.
So I'm stroking your ego right now.
Yes, you are.
I'm stroking his
No,
ego.
but as long as we're able to maintain
yeah,
the friendship, it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask for anything else,
Yeah.
except for a new Arma Kraton 8S EXB, which is like 27 inches long, and it can like hit a child at like 50 miles an hour speed.
and it'll be funny.
It's huge. The child would just flip,
Yeah,
you know,
and then he would cry, and it'd be funny, and post a fail army and get.
and I would be like,
millions of views.
you know, I'd get liability fines, you know, get
Unless
a
it's
few
a
months
family
in
member.
jail.
Unless a family member, then that shit's all good.
Nah, I don't think so. You're Filipino, you have to realize that.
If it's funny, then they'll let it go. That's one thing that it's like if their kid gets hurt, but it's funny, they'll be like.
Nah, I'd say having an Arma Kraton AS EXB is going to be very much a liability. Because like I said, that thing is 27 inches long. It's huge. And it's like, what, 10 inches tall?
That's per big.
It's huge.
Per big.
That's what I'm doing this podcast for. So like the ad revenue, like that's what I'm going to get. And then that's all about what I'm going to talk about. I love RC cars. Yeah.
You need to teach me about RC cars. I'll teach you like sports and shit.
I don't think so. Because
I'm so bad at RC cars. What were we talking about before? I feel like we're going on so many tangents.
We're having fun.
We're having fun.
We were talking about yeah, we got sidetracked. What were we? We were talking about the honors.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me such a big part of your life.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate.
I was going to list off all some of the shit you did in high school.
Okay, I'd like you to outline them and I'll tell you what my rationale for it was.
You wanted to become a priest.
Yes, because at some point I was getting into so many breakups that I was like, you know what? I think I'm not fit to like make a woman happy. It was so hard.
You came to school with a whole priest outfit that you probably got off like Amazon.
No, someone actually. Did I actually? No.
Yes, you did. I have video proof. I have video proof.
Trent gave it to me. Trent actually gave it to me for Halloween. Yeah, I asked him to give it to like rent it for the day. Yeah. So that was because like I said, it was a bit hard to date girls at the time, but then again, it was high school. But back then, you wanted to take it seriously.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
And I've had many failed relationships that didn't work out, but then again, why do you think resent and remember exists now?
That's gonna be our catchphrase. Resent and remember.
So
or wouldn't it be like grammatically more correct if it was remember and resent?
No, because it's forgive and forget. So the opposite of forgive is resent.
If you remember, what was it?
Forget. It's remember.
Remember and resent. Okay.
Resent and
remember. Okay.
Yeah. Stay toxic, kings. So yeah, that was the context for that.
Life was atrocious.
Yeah, very atrocious. But everyone's experiences are different, right? And I've sort of reconciled it with it recently. So
yeah,
but
my love life wasn't too good in my school years either. I'm just saying.
High school wasn't meant to be a serious time for relationships.
No.
But our brains were thinking, damn, this is pretty big for us.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, anytime you're in a relationship, you think it's going to like go all the way. And then you start to realize that, things happen.
We're just all atoms in the universe.
Yeah.
We're nothing to the universe.
Yeah, there's no value in our lives whatsoever.
We're nothing.
The only value we have is what we make of it. That shit was deep. Shit was really deep.
Yeah, it sounded like a cat poster. You know that hang in there.
Yeah, hang in there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, me and my family have been obsessed with like Drake the type of guy jokes. Drake the type of guy that had a cat poster in his room that would say "hang in there."
Embarrassing.
Oh
God, I can't believe it. He quoted Unikitty in that.
yeah, and then you taped a banana to the pillar before the duct tape banana thing was actually a thing.
Dude.
I remember because you sellotape, like you took scotch tape and you tape a banana to the pillar of the school, and then you called it "It's bold and brash," and then like 3 days later, the duct tape banana art piece that sold for like hundreds of thousands of dollars,
$100K,
got posted, and I'm like, Girard came up with this first.
I am like actually. I'm 3 days from the future. Yeah.
Yeah. He knows the trends.
I would know. I would have known the trends, honestly. I don't know. I guess, but otherwise, some people will say, "Oh, it's coincidence that you just did it 3 days before." Okay, I wasn't well known.
No, no.
Nobody was in high school.
No,
nobody. Yeah. So there's that. I just taped it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Why did I? You know what? I actually don't even remember why I taped it.
I think it was just to be funny.
Just to feel something.
Just to feel something.
So there's that.
There's that. You also came. Yeah, you also came. You also made your own anime girl shirt.
I did.
I'll call that,
I still have it.
I'll create a new phrase right now. It's an Ita shirt.
Ita shirt?
You know, like an Itasha?
Yeah. Okay.
Ita shirt is like a girl.
That makes sense. Yeah.
This isn't really an Ita shirt because this is more what's it called? This is more, I would say, appropriate.
Link in the description below.
This isn't a sponsor for BB Sama. I just like this stuff. Please sponsor us. It'd be nice. But
don't. It's under your discretion.
Yeah. And then on the back, you put the Hentai Haven logo.
I did. And all of like the 6 numbered things were there.
Oh yeah. Those are all the codes.
It was
all the sauces.
All the codes that I really like.
The sauces. And no one knew what it was except for
no. You know what? Unfortunately,
one of the teachers called it cute. He didn't even know the Hentai Haven logo.
But unfortunately, those numbers are irrelevant now because apparently, as things get added, many of the numbers actually do get recycled. So I can't access the majority of those befores. So the underlined ones, for example, like I had many numbers. Some of them were red, some of them were blue, some of them were highlighted. Or not highlighted, underlined. And the underlined ones were my most favorite ones. But unfortunately, it's not the same anymore. So, yeah, they're meaningless to the world now. Yeah. But in the 2016, 2019 period, they were quite relevant.
Yeah, they were
but
very
not
relevant.
Anymore.
Hentai Haven was a big thing.
It's stuck in its time now.
I used Hentai Haven.
Oh, I'm different now. I've switched to real people. Can I just make an unpopular opinion that like hentai these days are quite mid?
They are quite mid. I've found a couple that are okay.
I think
okay.
We'll get to it.
That'll be a Patreon.
Yeah. So there's that.
There's that.
What else you got?
Yeah. You said you wanted to be a teacher, but you're still following. And I thought we'd know because you were
very close to graduating now. So I'm trying my best. Like once my digital footprint goes out and about, my students will find this and hopefully they don't think low of me. Because this is, I'd say,
fun. depending on the age group, I think they'll find it.
Depending on age group, yeah. But it depends.
Also,
on
because like if they know a famous person, then it's more clout for them.
Depends. I don't know. I still don't know about the Alberta rules, so we'll actually review this in like a year and a half months time.
Yes, so I stopped teaching.
No, because I haven't got to the classes about the rules yet. So we'll get to that someday.
Yeah,
and then we'll see what we can take out and what we can keep, which is quite unfortunate because digital footprint these days is huge. And I like this box.
At least, I mean, as long as we're not saying anything.
Keeping it decent.
We're not being racist or homophobic.
No.
or- we're not like saying that a certain race should like go off themselves or anything.
Mhm.
Which I'm not saying. I literally just said I'm not saying. We're being objective here.
Trying.
We're trying.
Yeah, because it's hard to be objective.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has that difficulty, and if you're bad at it, don't worry. Everyone has difficulties. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We forgive
Yeah,
yourself.
we will try to put on a filter, but we'll also try to keep it that it's us kind of thing.
Mhm. So what else you remember about me?
You not having utensils and you using like a Hot Wheels pack. You opened a Hot Wheels pack to use the plastic as a utensil for your food.
Yeah.
I have that.
For some reason, I did that because it was the things that I did in high school were to put attention to myself.
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked. It worked to
And
an
living
ungodly
proof.
amount. Yeah, exactly. This guy was drawing on the bus. Who draws on the bus?
Who draws on a bus?
Who draws on the
There's
bus?
also the days where I would just eat off everybody's food because I was just gluttonous.
You know something I did in junior high?
Mm.
I would make what was it abominations of food and lunch from all my friends. I would ask for like a little piece of something from everyone,
And
then
it
I
would
put
work.
it all together, and then I would eat it.
It would work.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it would work.
There was something which I had which had Gatorade in it. That was one of the ingredients, and that was probably the nastiest thing I've ever had.
I had the Takis chip with like, and then I dipped it in like the sardine can thing.
Oh, God.
I feel like you weren't there, but Trent was there.
I
I have a
was not
photo of
there.
it on my
I was
Instagram.
not there.
You weren't? Damn.
No,
It's on my hidden stuff.
I have videos of you.
Oh wait, I kind of don't want to look at it.
You threw yourself into the locker.
Oh, that one I remember.
You
I
became a
have that.
Visco girl.
Yeah, I did for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that one Halloween?
Yeah. I have that. I have that
Loved
picture too.
That day.
I have that picture too.
Well, we'll
I'll
have it
that
on the
picture too.
screen.
Yeah, I'll
I
probably
think.
put it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put it at that exact moment when I point. So it's at 32 minutes in. 32 minutes in.
Yeah.
I have it in my backup
Yeah.
USB stuff.
So what do you remember of me? I feel like I was very kind of invisible during high school, other than like when I played on the volleyball team.
I'd say you were.
Yeah,
Because I'll be honest with you, I remember nothing. I remember nothing of like even how many of my friends how I met them. Unfortunately, it's just a blur to me. Maybe because part of it is I've been drinking, and I still am, but it's become an issue because I don't remember the most fun parts of my previous life. Gladly, Jasper can. A lot of my friends help me remember the things that I've done because 90% of the time I don't think about what I do. That's why they were so random.
Right.
I can justify them now because it is my 2023 interpretation of what happened.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just looking at it historically because I don't remember why I did that. And the majority of the time,
you did that either.
once I can see them or explain it, that's when I'm able to like interpret why I did it.
Yeah.
And then that's how I'd remember it. But otherwise, chances are, if you were to ask me, what do I remember of you? I'd have to ask someone else.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then those would be the interactions that I would remember. Then I would tell you.
If anything, I thought you would be like you always like filmed me whenever I did random shit. Like whenever I was like doing something, you were just there with your phone out, like filming me, like I was like some kind of ape.
You did the exact
Dance,
same
monkey,
thing
dance.
to me. You did the exact same thing.
Dance monkey.
But it's odd. It's I'd say it's quite the challenge for me now to remember things. Like I want to remember.
Yeah.
Even though the motto is resent and remember, I really only remember
He's the only
the
one-
things that are bad.
He wants to remember and relive. Not relive.
You know what? Relive is good. as
Relive
well.
and remember.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dreams are my reality. Yeah. But we don't want to paint that to my future students. That's like the 2023. Okay, it was a canon event that happened, and I can't do much out of it. So,
He doesn't know what he's thinking at this time. He's just talking.
no,
He's not gonna remember this until at least he watches it back in 10 years with his
that's
students.
when I'll remember how
Yeah.
I talk about it.
Yeah,
But
I don't think this will go on to 10 years. But yeah, we'll
no,
see.
I don't think so. But
We'll go on for as long as we can.
yeah,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
But then again, it depends on how we're gonna live our lives.
Yeah,
Right. This is probably like a 1 to 7 year type thing.
yeah. I feel like we can do well. We
can
just
do
gotta
well.
keep going.
Yeah.
That's how most things start. Like if you start at something and you feel like you're bad at it, everyone else is bad at it as well.
Yeah.
Everyone else, like
Everyone has to make mistakes.
Ed Sheeran wasn't the best player in the world when he released his first single,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Like fucking Vincent Van Gogh wasn't the best painter in the world when he drew a painting of himself. Actually, he might have.
No,
Some of them are really talented.
no, it's funny that you put that out because it's actually not funny, but like it's thought provoking.
Yeah,
It's thought provoking that you said that because some of them, okay, for example, like I just came to me. You know those titles, right? Like
What
let's
titles?
say, what would you title the podcast right now? It is initial F technically,
yeah.
but this episode, right?
Oh, like the episode.
What would this episode be to you right now?
What did we talk about? I think that's kind of the thing. Right?
History of our lives, history
Like
of
how we met.
how we met, right? 1,600 years from now or more, chances are this podcast is still going to be alive in the internet somewhere.
It'll be in some sort of database.
Yeah.
It depends if like we're all atoms. It'll be. That's the thing. It's like human or like history is always there. You just don't know it's there. Kind of thing, right? Like if PewDiePie were like to like die like right now.
Oh, how sad it will be when Morgan Freeman dies.
Oh yeah, he'll take God's place because Morgan
It's
Freeman's
just real,
voice is
yeah,
godly.
God for real.
Yeah.
But where
That's
I'm
not
getting to
blasphemous,
this,
isn't it?
Huh?
That's not blasphemous, right?
no, not
Okay.
really.
He actually played God, so if anyone has the right to
Voice
be God or voice
voice
God, it's Morgan
him.
Freeman.
So where I was going with this is because after 700 years, many untitled things become titled by the people who interpreted them now.
Mm.
Right? For example, the Mona Lisa wasn't actually called Mona Lisa.
It's probably like portrait of whatever.
It was la in the French is what I remember, which is La Joconde.
Oh,
That was its initial name.
right.
I forgot the Italian version of it. It's probably the exact same thing, but it was named that first.
It's in an Italian accent, and they
Yeah.
do this.
But before that, it was like after that, they for some reason someone called it Mona Lisa,
Yeah,
and it's stuck ever since.
yeah.
Things will get renamed
Yeah.
eventually. That's why history is going to be interpreted differently, like 600 years from now,
Oh yeah.
right?
If we're like the world's even the same, because as far as we know, the next 10 years are gonna be rough.
So the majority of my life is going to be narrated by other people because I myself don't remember it. It would be like such a fallacy if I write my own autobiography
Mm-hmm.
because it'll just be fabricated
And then
because I don't
someone-
remember a fucking shit.
And then someone paraphrases it anyways.
Someone will paraphrase it
Yeah.
and they're going to be like, "Oh, this he did this because of that."
Yeah.
And I would not know. So, yeah, just a quick thought-provoking thing.
You know, sometimes I think I have ADHD. I think I do have ADHD. It's just not medically diagnosed.
No, we classify it as ADHD because it's easier to describe it as ADHD instead of just normalcy. Some of the symptoms that you're feeling may not actually be ADHD, but something else. It's just easier to call it
It's
ADHD.
placebo.
Placebo,
It's
yeah.
placebo.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like I see a couple of like ADHD, like what my life is like as an person with ADHD, and I find myself doing some of the same things. What's it called? Like sometimes my brain will work faster than my mouth.
Mhm.
So my brain's already said like 2 sentences ahead, while my mouth's still saying this sentence.
Well, it's probably because you're just excited to talk about it.
I think that
You know when like a dog sees a bone?
call me a dog.
It's easier to put it that way.
Yeah,
but
it's an analogy.
I did not call you a dog.
It's an analogy.
So who's at the wrong here?
But
Who's
it was-
interpreting
but
it wrong?
But I assumed.
You assumed.
I assumed that you assumed.
No.
So that makes you wrong. That's the world we live in. If I assume that you assume that I'm something, you're wrong. Oh my gosh.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. Man, it's society.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
It's always like that for some reason. It's like when we can't explain things, it's just gonna be like, yeah, we live
We
in
live
a
in a
society.
society. Back to like my feelings of having ADHD. Like I find myself like fiddling with things.
You do?
Like
Yeah.
when I'm at work, like if I have my ear pod out, I'll like put it in my hand. Funnily enough, I like hold it like a cigarette because I have the Beats Pro, like the Beats Buds,
Mhm.
and it's like shaped perfectly where I hold it like this, where it's like it's like a cigarette almost. So like I like play with this, and then like I play with like the silicone like the ear tip, like a lot. Like and I would like play with like different things.
You know what? Good question, actually. Have you lost earbuds before?
No,
No?
I've almost lost earbuds before, but I don't. Surprisingly, I haven't. Knock on wood.
Okay, I can't knock on wood anymore because it's too late. Because I did lose it a few weeks ago. I watched Barbie, and then it disappeared.
Oh no.
So I bought new earbuds.
Oh no.
It's pretty sad.
Oh no.
Yeah. I miss my charcoal kidneys. That's what I call them because they like the Samsung Buds Live photo there. I guess maybe they look like kidney beans,
Right.
like charcoal kidney beans, like kidneys that like drank for a good 60 years straight without doing water, just disintegrated. Okay, from overworking. Okay, overworking to filter the filth that is alcohol.
Right.
But I'm doing it myself. So yeah. But so that one disappeared. So I got myself new earbuds, Sony Link Buds S.
Right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like beige colored, the same as 60% of my room. So like they're a bit hard to find. Like I would go just like scream at my house inside, like where is it?
Uh-huh.
And then I would not find it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Sometimes the things you lose, you'll just find randomly.
yeah. You find it when you're not looking for it.
Exactly. It's like love.
Pisses me off.
It's like love.
I hate. Why?
It's like love, dude. People
That's
say
true.
like, I'm not gonna love anymore, and then they go out and find like the love of their life at like
It's
some
funny,
random
yeah.
bar throwing up.
And then-
That's how some love stories go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Real shit. Real
Real
shit.
shit. Real shit.
We don't talk about love here. Love is cringe.
we just talked about love like half an hour ago.
Love is cringe.
cringe.
So
Even though we're both in relationships.
that's true. Both in what's it called? In what's it called? What was I going into
Where
this?
are we going?
History of ourselves.
History of ourselves. We're
I
back
don't
on
remember
this.
a lot of Jasper,
No.
but he remembers a lot of me. So what does that say? Am I Eta? Am I the asshole here?
No, I don't think so because like if you don't remember things, is it really your fault?
Yeah, because there's many things that like contributed to me forgetting.
Alcohol.
So that's my reasoning for that.
Yeah. You should probably stop drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will be also a mission to get Gerard to stop drinking like an alcoholic.
And yeah, it's been
This is his therapy session.
recently it's been like what's it called? Just like helping me sleep.
Shit.
Yeah, I've just been using it to
Yeah.
put myself to sleep.
Yeah.
But then again,
You know what you should download? You should download Pokemon Sleep.
now
It's an app where it like tracks your sleep and you get like
actually I kind of
little
want that.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I want that.
It's
Is it on Google
I
Play?
think it should be on Google Play, but me and my family has it, and it's we like talk to each other about it. It'll basically like track your sleep for you, and you also get like some Pokemon like help out, and you basically level up Snorlax, which is,
Oh, okay.
it's kind of like a part of the daily routine now.
Oh, it's an actual Pokemon company.
It's actually what's it called?
Finally.
It's actually partnered, registered. I think partnered's the right word. Partnered with like
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon, like the actual Pokemon company. They are
Well,
partnered
clearly,
with,
because it says
Monsters.
Pokemon Company.
Yeah. It's really good. Yeah, you can try it tonight.
I've been actually wanting to look for like, what's it called?
like a sleep tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, this actually
Because Samsung doesn't have one right
it's
now.
it's actually really fun. Like
I'll-
having everything right there too.
Oh, I'll put
You
it on.
change to France.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on
Fucking
français.
Frenchman. Oui, baguette.
Amérique, le Canada. Cela vous convient-il? Yeah.
Man, the only
That
thing
makes
I remember
sense.
from French class, well, that was in like 2000. I was in grade 6 is when we were obligatorily made to
Obligated?
we were obligatorily made to be part of French class.
No, I'd say most of Alberta is. But
Yeah.
after 12
The
years,
only
you're
thing
fine.
I
You don't have
remember
to
is est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes, s'il vous plaît?
take-
Or otherwise, like,
typical go.
or
Let me
like
go to
est-ce
the
que je
washroom.
peux bibliothèque, s'il vous plaît?
Why did you want to go to the library?
I don't know, to get a book.
Changement intérieur. Yes, 2001, March 12th.
Yeah. So while he's signing up for Pokemon,
Please bleep up my birthday.
no.
The hell?
Wait.
Say yours right now. You have to blur that shit out.
Nah, it's fine.
45 minutes in. Commencer.
Yeah, you can set it up later.
Yeah, there's too much shit.
There's too much. Yeah, but it adds like a because you know how most sleep tracking apps they just track your sleep. This
Yep.
actually adds an element of fun to it. Yeah, like you kind of have
Finally,
a
something fun.
you kind of have a goal that's part of it because Snorlax is there, and there's a new like professor which does sleep studies,
Okay.
right? So they're like the whole thing of it is that while you're sleeping, Pokemon will come up to and gather around Snorlax, and that professor's like profession is researching the sleep cycles of Pokemon. So you're helping that professor conduct research.
Oh, I actually can't wait to sleep after. this.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the party that I'm about to go this day. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, and then you can set like a bedtime. It has like a lo-fi. It has like a lullaby kind of feature
So-
when you go to sleep too.
So, like, I know the phone's not going to track me actually sleeping, but my usage pattern on this one. It's going to be my usage pattern.
I don't know because when
Are you using anything else when you have the Pokemon?
no, you have the
thing?
Pokemon app open. Like it has
Oh,
built-in
it
features.
has to be open.
It has to be open. It has built-in features that will like basically like save your battery. It won't
Okay.
be a strain on your battery. It's like when you have it plugged in and stuff.
Well, that's how it's detecting it.
Yeah.
You
It-
touching the phone, technically.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like it actually records you sleeping. And by record, I mean you can hear a playback of what your sleep sounds like.
So,
Like
there-
if you're moving around or talking in your sleep, it records that.
so you're telling me to give the Pokemon company my sleep pattern
Yeah.
so they can track me.
Yeah.
What if I sleepwalk?
Do you sleepwalk?
What if I find out that I sleepwalk?
Well then I guess I guess I
That's
don't
on
know.
you.
Actually, it'll probably show up as a different kind of sleep because they have different kind of sleep. Like there's like snoozing sleep,
I'm kind of
slumbering
excited
sleep,
now, yeah.
and like because like I don't know, like snoozing sleep is like the weakest. Like I guess like that's when you're in like your REM state.
Will they pair up with? Do you know if they'll pair up with watches?
No,
Oh, okay.
I haven't tried that.
Then that means it's actually just your usage
Yeah.
pattern of this one,
Yeah,
which is assuming that you're sleeping.
Yeah, you put it on your bed face down, not under a pillow because it's gonna overheat, obviously. And yeah, it'll basically like whatever movements you have, kind of like that. It'll track that because it like takes like an audio recording. So if you move, the phone's gonna hear that, and it'll like determine what kind of sleep you're having.
So I'll put it on my bed then.
Yeah.
I'll put
Have
it
it
on,
have
my
it on your bed.
specifically.
That's what it says. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
it's fun.
So
Like,
it is actually tracking your sleep.
It's tracking your
usage.
sleep.
Yeah.
It's fun because it also adds the Pokemon brand to it too.
Interesting.
I already got a shiny Pichu.
What the heck?
And me and my cousins were like bragging
Damn,
to-
okay.
We're like bragging to
I should sleep more.
we're like bragging to each other about what kind of Pokemon we have and like what kind of Pokemon we find. And like
Mhm.
we're reminding each other to feed Snorlax because you can feed Snorlax breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, that's actually nice.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's what I was. Oh, it disappeared.
Did you lose your train of thought? Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. It'll come back to you.
It'll come back.
Maybe it'll come back like how it came back to me last week.
No, I actually don't remember it anymore.
Oh, it
It was also a good thought.
sucks.
Okay, wait. Give me a few seconds. So we were talking about Snorlax. Can you change the Pokemon?
Well, you have like the
Oh, that's it. My mattress. You know what?
I
think- Okay, so
Oh yeah, you got a new mattress.
yeah,
you
I
told
got
me
a
this.
new mattress.
Off
I
camera,
was
yeah.
so
I want a
like,
new mattress. Man.
proud of it. Yeah. My mattress, okay, I think this Pokemon thing is gonna help real much. Okay,
Yeah.
real good. Because when I started my new job, like I work at X place now. You know where I live. You know
Yes,
I
yes,
work.
yes. You work in warehouse.
Yeah.
We'll just say warehouse.
Yeah, we'll say warehouse. And it's much better than working at McDonald's, okay? I'll be real with that. And the first thing that I got with my paycheck was a new mattress and a few good pillows. And I have enjoyed my life ever since. That's why, I was driving to Jasper, to you,
Yeah.
not the place Jasper.
Yeah, it's like 300 kilometers.
Not
west.
that one.
the
So I was
mountains.
going there and I was going here.
Yeah.
And I never sped. Okay, I had my cruise control on and that was it. I let the car drive and I was just watching.
Cruise control actually helps you save a lot of fuel.
It does.
It helps you save. Like
Yeah.
if you can have
I love
if
it.
you can have cruise control on while you're driving, it'll save you a whole bunch of fuel.
That's what I'm doing these days.
Yeah.
That's part of it. The mattress is a part of it. But also because I got a ticket.
Oh,
Did I tell you about that?
No, you
The
didn't.
last time? Oh, yeah. So I got a $700 ticket.
Ooh. How much did your mattress cost?
1,000.
Oh, that's almost a mattress. Actually, that's your whole pillow. That's your whole bed setup.
Yeah.
Bed setup coming soon.
Yeah. But you know what? I love my bed because it's got like the multiple layers
Mhm.
type of thing. It's actually like one of the fancier kinds. The kind where you're like, damn, you shouldn't be having this at this age type of mattress.
That's
It's
what
just
actually I'm
so
afford.
good. Like, yeah, it's like an endgame mattress. It's so
Endgame
good.
It's the S rank of mattresses.
Yeah. And I also got like latex pillows with it, which is like every time.
Latex?
Yeah. It is actually technically rubber. I actually have it in my car for this today's sleepover because I can't
Okay.
sleep without it.
Right.
It's like none of my body hurts. I
Uh-huh.
feel so like rested
Uh huh.
that I think this is gonna tell me this Pokemon app is gonna tell me that I've slept well
Yeah.
because I technically do. It's just so good. But the reason why I brought up my mattress is because I just want to talk about it. I love my mattress. It has changed my life. Even during when I got that ticket. You want to know where I got my ticket?
Where?
It's a block away from my house.
Oh no.
I did a rolling stop. In Alberta, you get a immediate $405 fine.
for a
for-
rolling stop.
Yeah, for a rolling stop. And then,
So many
but where do you think the other 300 came from?
speed.
Nope. Registration. I forgot to like update my registration, my car registration.
Oh,
So that's another 3 months. That's like 3 months worth.
Oh,
So
that
it was another
sucks.
$300 on that one. He made the officer made me open. I was like, oh shit.
Oh fuck, that's rough. That's rough, dude.
Yeah, I paid it like a few days after. But you know what? It didn't hurt me because I know I was gonna sleep in my good mattress. So I knew I was gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
So
What was that saying? What was it? It's like, fuck. It's like, you ever had sex, but like something's better than sex? You ever?
I'd say that mattress is better than sex.
Yeah, mattress
Hands
is better
down.
than sex.
It's so good. Like it's gonna last me for like a good 7-10 years.
Yeah,
'cause
my
I
mattress
protected
is
it.
so old.
How
The
long is it?
freaking, it's probably like.
Does it
at
have
least
like a
half
dip
my
in the
age.
bottom? Because
Yeah.
that's the moment you replace it. You should. Like
Yeah, I
another
probably
mattress up
should.
top is not gonna fix
I
your
probably like because
Your thing.
it's not like the mattress itself.
You're
It
the
is
problem.
actually it is
You're the
actually the mattress
problem.
itself. If I put it on the floor, it'll be flat. But it's like what it's on. What it's on is like I don't know what it is. It's like a mattress layer bed frame thing,
Mhm.
and that has a dip in it. Like the friggin' metal grates has a dip.
Oh,
in it, so
the actual
therefore-
mattress. Oh no, the actual frame.
so
okay.
like I don't have a frame because
Why? What is it on?
it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a hard like frame.
Okay.
but it's not like a traditional bed frame.
You know what helps? Putting cardboard just at the bottom, just to
Yeah.
help support equalize the weight.
Well, like the thing is that on the
I
top,
got so balls deep into like mattress lore. It's
on the
insane.
top, that's where it's bent down. So it's not on the bottom. It's on the top. Because there's like metal grates that will support like the weight, right? It's bent down on the top, so therefore the mattress on top it goes like.
Why does it sound like you've been jumping on the thing?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's exactly what it sounds like. But
I
you know
don't
what?
think I've been jumping on it.
Putting a cardboard at the bottom really helps. But if the mattress is, I'll check it later. If the mattress is actually like, you need to actually replace it.
Yeah, probably because my back's probably is not good for my back, especially when I'm like laying
exactly.
like face down and my back's just like this.
How do you sleep?
I sleep face up, so my back's like this.
So your back's up. Your
My
back's
back is
facing
down.
this.
My back, like I'm facing
Oh,
towards
so
the
you're a
ceiling.
back sleeper.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a back sleeper.
You should be fine with a firm or soft mattress.
Mhm.
Then. I got myself like a soft one because I sleep
I want a
sideways as
cooling
well.
mattress.
The cooling mattresses are also good, but like at this age, they recommended me you don't really need that yet, unless you can actually afford it.
Yeah,
Like
that's why I have the
what's
fan.
what's your like mattress size?
I think that's a queen.
It's a queen.
I think that's a queen.
Dog, you just need like a double. You need,
Yeah, I know.
you
But
either
like,
need a twin or a double.
but like
all you
Filipino
need.
houses, we use what we have,
That's true.
right?
No, not me. I had to replace my.
Well, you
mattress,
had to
though.
replace. You had the. You
I
had
have-
the.
like,
You had
'cause I have to
the
live
disposable
stuff.
income.
Yeah.
Me, I waste my money on shit that I probably don't need, and I don't even
I've been
remember how
wanting
I
to
rack
waste
up
my
that
money
much.
on an Arma Kraton 8S EXB that costs like $2,000. Dude, I really only need $2,000 of expendable money because I just want one. What's the harm of having things that you actually want?
And then it breaks.
No, it doesn't. Actually, it does.
It probably breaks.
You have to maintain it
Yeah, you have to
every
maintain it.
20 battery runs.
It's like a
unfortunately,
car.
it really is. Actually, speaking of cars, I have to pay another $500 for the car. 'Cause, like,
Why?
I need. You know, Edmonton. It's full of fucking
Potholes?
Yes, that's why.
What, did you run over a pothole? You have a bulge in your sidewall now?
No, they have to take out the. They have to replace the tie rod.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is it bent?
No, it's loose.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that'll get you. Yeah, you've been driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, one more pothole and you'd be.
No, you know.
You had no steering.
I told my thing. I'll consider it before winter. I'll replace it before winter. That's exactly what I told my Savin, dude. That's why I'm not speeding or anything, because I'm also paying attention to the road that I'm driving on.
Okay, though, but like, how badly do you speed? Because 10 over is fine.
I don't anymore. Since,
You don't anymore?
Since getting that ticket, I don't anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone noticed it. Like, good job, Girard. Like, oh, thanks, though.
I keep it below 10 over.
I can't speed anymore. I'm too lazy. Because most of the time, like,
Hold up. What you just said kind of contradicts itself. You don't speed because you're too lazy.
yeah, because I work a lot. I'm standing 10 to 12 hours a day walking. Do you really think that I want to push the pedal just to go to the work
No, that's
that
why
I'm
you put
about
on
to do
cruise
it again?
control.
Yeah, that's exactly why I put cruise control. So I don't have to do it. I just press buttons. That's why
But you don't speed.
I don't, not anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
At most,
that makes sense.
At most, I speed if I can't maintain 60 because it either goes 59 or 61.
Or the
So-
person in front of you is going like 40.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
just go by them.
That's the only time that I'll have to overgo my speed.
Yeah.
And that's
I got
it.
stuck between like two semis once. And then I had to like go like 120 because this was on like a highway. I went like 120 just to pass all of them. Because like you don't want to get stuck between two semis. Like that shit's
No, I-
scary.
You're scared of it? I'm fine with it.
Okay, no, but like they're so big and so unwieldy. Like if
They are, but like
if one mistake with those and the damage is catastrophic. One mistake in a small car, like it won't be as bad as if a semi just got tipped over.
Oh wait, you know what I just realized? You told me not to park in the driveway because you park inside.
Yes, I park inside.
Oh.
I have a heated garage. My parents have a heated garage. I just live here.
Us too as well. Yeah.
The heated garages are a godsend.
They are.
If only we had heated driveways.
Oh, don't worry about the driveways, bro. Like, as long as you have a heated garage,
Yeah,
good
our
enough.
old garage, like our old place we live in, did not have a heated garage. Wow, it gets real cold.
Says a lot. Yeah. Like you experience like things, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
but everyone has their things. Me, I think, because here's my like sort of like life plan. Like I will still have my teaching job, but like I'll have as like a small side business.
Yeah.
That side business is only to fund my hobbies.
Yeah. This
Not for saving.
My thing with all of this and what I'm doing is also to learn stuff, right? Because learning video editing, learning like the pursuit of knowledge is much more valuable than some people give it credit for.
But there's also the weight of knowledge. Like I'd say I'd like to like say that I've studied enough indigenous topics that like it's just so heavy for me. So there's that. It doesn't become a weight. It's like a burden of knowledge that this thing happened already, and you can't do anything about it.
Oh no, that's not what
That's
I meant.
heavy.
That's not what I meant. Like what I meant
just to feel something.
what I meant was like, having the knowledge, like, like having all this, like I've learned like how to video edit. I'm learning like how to like evolve my content. This is a new thing that we're trying new things, like what was my point? I lost it.
It's a learning curve.
No, what was my initial point I was trying to make?
Because me, the RC car is only because I can't touch my
Oh
car.
yeah, I wanted to make this like as part of like, this is my hobby basically, but I also want to make money off that to like fuel this more, invest in this more kind of thing. And
Yeah,
if
me too.
And if we get big enough, I'm just saying, if we get big enough where this is able to become like work, which hopefully it doesn't feel like work, but it is like our main source of income, then it works out.
It does work. It would
works
work
out,
out
right?
eventually, yeah.
Because like if you're having fun while you're doing your job, you're not really doing a job. You're just having fun.
Just having fun, yeah. Same for me. Like for RC cars, like what's sad about RC cars though is like many of the YouTubers they just play with themselves. Like literally, just like they just go to like the construction. That's why I asked you. Is there a construction place? Because I actually wanted to use one. Because I just wanted to go there.
I have not had good luck with like RCs. I'm just saying, like
they're difficult. Like if they break, you have to learn how to think. That's because
I've broken so many RC cars I've gotten as Christmas presents, mainly because we used to throw down the stairs.
Nah, they're not durable enough.
No. Oh man.
If you get like products like Traxxas or Arma, yeah.
Do you remember those like RC car buggy cars which had like a it's like antenna on top and it had wheels, so you could do like wheelies and go around like this?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember
those
ones?
cringe ones?
Yeah,
Yes, I've grown from those. I've grown from
and then
those.
like I took like we had like a drone that could have footage on it, and it was like kind of windy, and I didn't know
Oh my
how
God,
to get
you
it
ran
back.
it against the wind.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
It just kept going.
It's paramount that you don't fly any small drones while there's wind.
Yeah, so after that, I'm like, yeah, no, RCs I'm good.
That's
No,
why
we had like my brother gifted me like a drift RC for what's it called, for
What?
Christmas? Yeah, for that. Yeah, it's the Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
too far away.
yeah. So it's like modeled after the AE86. It has like you can have like rubber tires and plastic tires, so you can basically have like a mini drift car. It's actually pretty cool.
Wait a minute. This is, dude. I've seen this before.
It's pretty cool, honestly.
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
But I don't like this.
You don't like
This to change the
steering angle?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. It's just abhorrent.
Yeah, I never really understood why this was here.
That one's just for steering to help like align it properly if it's not aligned.
Oh. Oh yeah, it has like little lights too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I've seen this. I've seen this in a YouTube video before.
Yeah.
Apparently
It's actually pretty fun.
decent.
It's pretty fun.
But for another $200, you can get a Kyosho,
Yeah.
which I'm just getting into the lore. You can get a Kyosho for the same price, and it drifts much better. But then again, it's hard to get into the RC thing. The money that you need, if you can burn $200, then you're prepared to do RC.
I think there are more expensive hobbies.
There are worse
There are worse
addictions.
hobbies.
Yeah, there are worse addictions. Yeah.
Yeah, these things.
These ones I tried. I love them, but I'm very selective with what I want.
Hmm.
Like I want the God Gundam right now, and
Right.
Lance has been wanting to like build it
Mhm.
with me soon. I don't know how soon, but yeah,
Shit, I'll come
we're gonna
over.
we're gonna build that.
I'll come over
eventually.
too.
There's that, but I'm really selective with the size and price and articulation. I love articulation,
Yeah.
but all they do is after a few days, I find a great pose and I just leave it that way.
Yeah, that's me.
It makes
Yeah.
me a bit sad that way.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I went with RC cars. Mostly because my dad started it, and then it just sat at the house at some point,
Mhm.
and then I got back to it again because I knew I can afford like running it.
Right.
So now I'm pretty much breaking the speed limits in my neighborhood because speed limit's 40
Yeah.
and my car goes like 100.
Kilometers?
Yeah, it just casually goes 100 kilometers.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
An RC car goes 100 kilometers.
Yeah, the hobby grade ones.
God damn.
If I change one of the gears, it's going to be 110. The fastest it can go is 112. 112, yeah.
Is that by Traxxas?
No,
No.
Arma.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only one I know is from like YouTubers I used to watch is Traxxas.
Because Traxxas is very popular.
Yeah.
But the issue is, no, you know what? It's actually not an issue. They're expensive to get in, but their parts are really cheap.
Mm.
Compared to other brands like Arma, Losi, they're expensive to get in, but their parts are also expensive. But the quality is also there.
Right.
Traxxas, I'd say, is also pretty good, but I need for them to release a car that I'll actually like.
Mm.
It's just that they're the iPhone of the RC world.
And then Arma's what, like Samsung? Or
Yeah.
Android.
Yeah.
Yes, Arma's Android.
Like every other brands other than Arma, Losi, and TLR, those guys, they're the Samsung, the Android version.
Yeah.
Traxxas, because everything Traxxas is proprietary.
Right.
So
Damn. So we live
That's
in
a bit of a
society,
lore.
guys.
it's a bit of a lore.
We live in a society.
I know. We can't do much in every brand. There's always going to be that one brand where you consider the iPhone of
Whatever.
Of whatever. What do you think is the eye of like monitors?
Probably. I mean, the only things that come up is like because Asus is more known for their computer hardware. It would probably be like LG or Samsung.
Samsung and LG.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Because Samsung supplies the majority of like their screens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's that. Wow, we went from high school to talking about
Tech.
Yeah. It's gonna be a variety of topics.
We're gonna
And
go
I-
on many
yeah,
tangents.
Many tangents.
This is only our second episode.
It's a tip. I think you know what? I think it's a typical podcasting.
I think this will be fine. If we go on this many tangents and we talk about this many stuff, I think we'll probably won't run out of things to talk of.
No. Because we can always just brainstorm before we get in.
That won't happen.
No.
No, that won't happen. No.
It'll just be like, hey, what about this or that? And
Yeah,
then
we'll just build off
just
each
go
other
through.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a guiding topic, and then talk about
Or
something else.
we'll have like a starting topic and then it'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because
We
the
know what's
majority of
gonna
the time is like when people put podcasts, they put it on the side.
Yeah.
They're
Not really gonna
yeah.
listen to what we say. So if I say some random stuff and you aren't really paying attention, you're not gonna care anyways.
Unless there's actually a topic that we want to focus on.
Or
could
like
say
you want to
anime
focus
reviews,
on.
right?
Oh yeah, we still gotta do that anime tier list.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a video idea.
That's a video idea. Okay.
We'll make it a video idea. Well, it would be a podcast, but it'll also be like a video. Like a video. Like an
Mhm.
actual video.
Just a normal video. Yeah.
But it'll also be a podcast because anime tier list is very podcastable.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good for episode 2.
Yeah.
And then we can
That is true. Yeah. Well, on next week's episode, I have no idea.
me neither. We're gonna think. Yeah.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Which we just said we won't.
I don't think we will.
No, we probably won't.
But anyways,
We're trying to figure out how to do our outros too.
That's true.
Uh,
We don't have an outro yet.
this-
Silly goobers.
This is Slay goobers.
Silly
Please,
goobers.
let's not make that our actual outro.
Silly goobers. We'll see you
Slay
next
goobers.
time.
We'll see you next time
No, no.
on the
it's not
Initial
gonna
F podcast.
work. How do we get out of that?
Mm.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Top up cheerio.
Ay, ay,
Ay, ay.
ay. Okay. See you next week.